Let me zoom in a little bit. Pressing the space bar here will also bring that down so we can see this face. I'm doing that so we can look at the emoji composition, and you can see this anchor point here. What I'd like to do is bobble the head, rock it back and forth. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. To do that, we'll need to access the rotation. So here's rotation, and we can rotate it back and forth. That's not really the action that we want. I'm going to make it crazy, of course, and Control Z. We need to move this anchor point down here so that it'll bobble like a bobblehead. The best way to do that is with this tool. The pan behind is also known as the anchor point tool. When you have it selected, that allows you to grab this anchor point and move it. Now when I rotate, it's going to rotate back and forth that way. So now we'll be able to keyframe that. We're here at 0 seconds, and with this rotation, I can click that stopwatch, and the head will start right here in the middle. Go forward in time a little bit, and rotate it one way. Go back and watch what you did and see if you like that speed. If you want it to go faster, move it a little closer, or spread it out if you want it to go slower. Go over a little bit further, and rotate over in the other direction. That's really all you have to do, because we could then copy these and paste them. Let's watch. Notice it's a little jerky. When it gets to the end of the rotation, when it gets to that keyframe, it just reverses very quickly. Smoothing these out is very easy. Right click, Keyframe Assistant, Easy Ease. They changed to hourglasses, and now it'll do a little more of a rocking motion. If you want it to keep going, just copy them. I'm not copying the first one because that would be the center position. When you're ready for it to just come to a stop, then you would want that keyframe. Pretty easy to make this just keep on going by taking those and going a little further. Right now, let's just do a 10-second animation. I'll bring the work area bar so it'll ignore anything after that. Whoops. Careful with moving this. It's pretty easy to do by accident. I'm going to take this last keyframe, go to the very end, and paste it. So now we have 10 seconds of rocking motion back and forth, eased, and then at the end it comes to a stop. It will repeat within this work area once it's playing. Let me collapse this. To see keyframes on a layer, you just need to know the U key. Pressing U as a keyboard shortcut will show you only the things that have been keyframed, leaving out all the rest of them. Next, we'll keyframe the arms and legs.